I'd like us to be more than friends.
Did you mean good friends?
Or maybe best friends.
No. More like super friends.
Hello, 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 hello. My name is Chip and hello to everybody. And an extra hello to you. Yes, today we're going to be playing a Pioneer Super Friends list. Now it's a port of a modern list that I've put together. It's a modern Sun and Moon list. Unfortunately, the main parts of the modern Sun and Moon list, Blood Moon and Chalice of the Void, are not legal in Pioneer. No big thing. So instead of trying to lock our opponents out, we're instead trying to accelerate into the late game. So today, to accelerate ourselves into that late game, I'm testing Cleansing Wildfire. Cleansing Wildfire is a 2-mana red sorcery that destroys target land. That land's controller may search their library for a basic land card and put it into play tapped, and then we draw a card. We can use Cleansing Wildfire to hit troublesome lands our opponents control, but the main goal for today is to pair it with Cascading Cataracts or Darksteel Citadel. Both of these lands are indestructible and don't stop Cleansing Wildfire from resolving, so we get to ramp ourselves and draw a card. I like this style of ramp more than running Mana Dorks because it's not hindered by removal, and in the late game we can just cycle away Cleansing Wildfire rather than drawing a useless 1/1. The game plan for the deck is to have a red source and an indestructible land on the battlefield by turn 2. We can then use Cleansing Wildfire to get ourselves a basic land on the battlefield and draw ourselves a card. Ideally, we'll hit land drop number 4 by turn 3. This will allow us to slam down Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Then on turn 4, we can use Chandra's +1 to add 2 red mana to our mana pool and resolve a 6-mana Planeswalker, and hopefully bury our opponents with a flurry of insurmountable card advantage. The deck list is far from finished and far from perfect, but if you'd like to check it out, it is down there in the description down below. And while you're down there skimming over that list, if it is something that you enjoy, please be sure to leave it a like. That lets me and the algorithm know this is more of the content you'd like to see. And while you're down there as well, if you've got any comments or feedback, I'd gladly hear it. I am very new to the Pioneer format, so I would love to have your input, and constructive feedback is always welcome. Now, let's get on with some games.
Round 1.
All right, we've won the die roll for round 3. Let's go first. Let's keep. Play Needleverge as a red land. Pass the turn there. Tap land from our opponent. Go to our turn. Cascading Cataracts. Cleansing Wildfire on the Cascading Cataracts. Let's get ourselves a Plains. Or a mountain. We got ourselves a mountain.
Ah, this is bad!
Well, Glacial Fortress. At least our opponent hasn't seen our hand, so they don't know how incompetent we are. I mean, you know what? Glorybringer almost makes up for it. Let's play Cascading Cataracts number 2. Pass the turn there. Drowned Catacombs. Opponent's not doing a lot, which makes me think they have counter magic. Go to our turn. Eiganjo, Seat of the Empire. Do we just go for it? Sure. Let's go for it. Risk it for the proverbial biscuit, as the kids saith. Glorybringer. Make disappear. Can't pay. Goes away. Pass the turn there. Hallowed Fountain untapped. Well, that's not good. Go to my turn. Let's run out Mazemind Tome. Opponent has the Dovin's Veto. Let's just pass the turn there then. Hallowed Fountain. I suppose one more land of any color helps. Go to my turn. Of course, we'll never draw it. Just pass. The Wandering Emperor. They let priority pass. Okay, I'll take it out. Bye. Has flash, doesn't it? Oh well, they're swinging for 2, just gonna take it. No, I'm not. I'm going to Abrade that. I can cast spells. Sometimes I forget that. They're passing to me. Chandra. All right, just need to draw a land, Dak. Any land. I will settle for a mana rock. They crack the clue to draw. Eiganjo, Seat of the Empire. And they are passing. What do we have? Stormbreath Dragon. Sure, let's go. If it resolves, awesome. It resolved.
That's good.
Hopefully they don't have any black removal spells. Swing in for 4. They cycle a Shark Typhoon.
Ooh, that's bad.
Make it 5/5. That is significantly larger than my 4/4. Yep. Why didn't I just get a Plains? Swamp from our opponent. They swing in for 5. We're just going to take it. It is a land. Let's play it tapped. Pass the turn there. Swinging in for 5. Fateful Absence on the Shark token. Dovin's Veto. We're going to take 5 down to 10. Castle Vantress. Go to our turn. Let's cast off. Does that get there? No, it does not. Okay. 3 cards left in hand. They can't all be counter spells, surely. They swing in for 5. We're going to take it down to 5. Okay. Now what happens? Elspeth. I mean, kind of dead either way, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they can make a 7/7 even if we gain 2 life. I mean, let's try it with the Wandering Emperor. If they have the counter, we'll just scoop. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, that was awful. We had the answer in hand and we just didn't draw the land for ages. That's really disappointing. All right, well, fries come in. Does anything else? Wear tears? Yeah, wear tears come in. Cut a couple of Abrades, I guess. 4 more cuts to make. Anger of the Gods, out. Farewells, out. Taking out the Farewells, they're so expensive and they don't hit Planeswalkers, which is why I liked them, but also why I don't like them. Let's not muck it up this time. Let's go first. I'm risking it. Red source, this hand gets unlocked. Let's lead Darksteel Citadel and pass. So if we draw the red land, we can go Cleansing Wildfire, get another red land, Chandra Torture Defiance, then the next turn Chandra Awakened Inferno. And I don't think our opponent can keep up with that. They play a tap land. That's why I kept. Because if we get crazy lucky here, drum roll please. What do we draw? There it is. All right. Cleansing Wildfire. Yes. Mountain. Got the right land this time. Fateful Absence 2. That's great. Pass the turn there. Come on, play a tap land. Just a tap land and no Spell Pierce. Hallowed Fountain. Tapped. Man, that reeks of Spell Pierce, doesn't it? That really reeks of Spell Pierce. Yeah, sure. I'm going to go for it. Do you have the Spell Pierce? You don't. Awesome. Add red mana. Stomp your face. Pass the turn there. Drowned Catacombs, go blank, okay? Glorybringer and Fateful Absence. Go to my turn, Plains, up for mana. Chandra Awakened Inferno, can't be counted. Tick it up, pass the turn there. All right, they've got a clock on them. Glacial Fortress, and they're passing. The Wandering Emperor too.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Well, tick up this Chandra, tick up this Chandra. Let's not cast that spell. I'm happy to pass it there. They have their own copy of the Wandering Emperor. Sure. Making a dude with Vigilance. Okay. I'm just going to hit the dude with Vigilance. Thank you. So it was a 4 mana basically do nothing play. Godless Shrine. Untapped. Teferi. Sure. Tucks the Chandra that's going to ultimate. Yep. Makes a Samurai. Passes the turn there. Well, let's tick up again. Oh, why not? In the end step, run out the Wandering Emperor, make our own Samurai. Pass the turn. They get hit for 3. They tick up the Teferi. Gonna need to start gaining a lot of life here if they want to live. Hall of the Storm Giants. Attacks my Wandering Emperor. Sure, I'll block. Makes another 2/2. Tainted Indulgence. Trying to draw out of it. Untapping a bunch of lands. What do I draw? Mazemind Tome. That's great. Let's give them another emblem. Let's make a Samurai. Let's cast Bone Crusher Giant. Run out Mazemind Tome. Pass the turn there. Another copy of the Wandering Emperor. Sure, makes another token. Maybe they're just playing for clock here. Hit them down to 4. They draw a card. And they scoop it up there. Can't win. Alrighty. That worked out well. Very well indeed. Just run it back like that? Sure. Let's just run it back like that. Can we do that again? I feel like that was lightning in a bottle. That was such a dodgy keep on that hand too, and we did it. I'm going to keep this hand. Tap land from our opponent. Passing to us. What do we draw? Chandra. Sacred Foundry. We won't pay 2 life. Pass the turn there. I'm going to try for it again. Thoughtseize? Sure. That must be an unpleasant hand to look at. Although if they take the Cleansing Wildfire, we lose a lot of our speed. Maybe they can just keep us suppressed with counterspells. It is interesting running counterspells and hand hate in the same deck. That surprises me. Hall of Storm Giants, sure thing. Cascading Cataracts and pass. Godless Shrine, okay. So what we want to do is on turn 4, we want to flash in the Wandering Emperor on their instat planes. Pass. We're going to try and overwhelm their counterspells and removal. Did they miss a land drop? Oh, opponent, that's gotta hurt. Go to our turn. Mountain, pass. So now we get to try and flash in the Wandering Emperor. They did hit the land. Cast the Wandering Emperor. They absorb it. Go my turn. Darksteel Citadel, Chandra, tick up for mana. Bone Crusher Giant, pass the turn there. All right, you're facing multiple threats, opponent. We've got the Glorybringer 2, just passing. What do we draw? Stormbreath Dragon. Let's tick up for damage. Can't cast it. 2 damage to them. Let's risk it. Stormbreath Dragon. Absorb. Yep. Go to combat. Swing in for 4. Take it down to 16. Pass the turn there. Fabled Passage. They're cracking it. Okay. Teferi is annoying here, but not deadly. Vanishing Verse. Okay, that's all right. Takes out Chandra. Go to our turn. What do we draw? Mazemind Tome. Glorybringer. I doubt they have enough mana to deal with both the Bone Crusher and the Glorybringer this turn. Yep, loses the Absorb. Swing in for 4. They're down to 3 cards in hand. So are we, but one of ours is a Mazemind Tome that can start drawing for us. Hopefully we can start crawling ahead here, and eventually we might draw Chandra. Eiganjo, Seat of the Empire. Is that a bluff? They have another one. Passes to us. Let's leave Mazemind Tome. Does this draw out a counterspell? Doesn't. Okay. Does this. Draw out an Eiganjo. Swing in for 4. Draws out a Wandering Emperor. Okay. They exile it, gaining 2 life. I could hit it with my own Eiganjo. They don't gain the 2 life. What does that do for me? It takes me down an Eiganjo. Yeah, I don't like that. Play Plains. Hit the Wandering Emperor. It goes away. Very nice. Pass to them. Now they definitely have the advantage. And a Teferi. Watery Grave untapped. Scry 1. In the end step. Oh, put on top, please. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, the Hall of Storm Giants is going to be able to do some stuff soon. Okay. Chandra, Awakened Inferno. Let's tick it up. It's going to be a race. It's going to be a real race. If they activate the Hall of Storm Giants, anything we draw that's a threat can be used as a blocker. It's going to be interesting. The Wandering Emperor can make threats. We have a Eiganjo for their tokens though. Mazemind Tome can gain some life. Maybe we can get there. Maybe. All right. Hall of Storm Giants turn. We have plenty of Cleansing Wildfires in the deck as well. They're putting counters on it. Oh, that's a choice. It's going to take out Chandra. Nope, just going at our face. Okay. I suppose we can just tick down the Chandra to deal with the Samurai. Makes sense. They could just tuck it. No, untapping lands. Well, I'm going to scry. Put that on top. Go to my turn. Draw Hazoret. Do I tick down the Chandra to deal with the Samurai token? Because then they have to tick down the Teferi. I can take out Teferi here. Let's cast Hazoret. Do they have the counterspell? They don't. Let's take out Teferi. Should have gone for 6 there. Miscalculated that one. All right, but now we will pass the turn. Yeah, we could have kept Chandra. I just got a bit excited there. So now we've got half a clock. It's also our only Chandra. So if they activate the Hall of Storm Giants, Hazoret can block it. Vanishing Verse can exile Hazoret though. Teferi number 2. And that's why we wanted to keep Chandra. Silly Billy Chip. All right, but they're ticking it up. No worries. Godless Shrine. Tapped. Makes another Samurai. No attacks. Okay, I'm going to draw a card in the end step. Land ain't great. Fry is. Hit them with the Fry. Play this as a red land. Pass the turn. Memory Deluge. Well, that's probably something that could do that. Could certainly end the game. Dome them for 1 again. Dink. I suppose the pressure's on them to end the game if we can just outlast them now. There's the Vanishing Verse that we really didn't want to see.
Ah, that's a shame.
Let's draw a card, gaining 4 life. Another land, not great. Not great at all. Makes another Samurai. Swings in. Well, we'll take 1 out now. Take 2. Go to our turn. Oh no, it's happening. We're losing. We're going to lose this match. A few misplays here and there certainly cost us, but our opponent has played very well. Shark Typhoon, making a 2-2, I think. Makes 4-4, which means they've got it. They've got it. I was so close. We got to pull off the nuts. It just wasn't enough. Okay.
Round 2.
I think we can do better. We're going to mulligan this one. Opponent gets to go first this time. Mulligan this one then. This is worse than the first. Mulligan again. And I'm just going to concede it there. Okay.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Let's just run it back. Let's go first. Yeah, we can keep this one. Lead Mountain and pass. Takanuma into a Stitches Supplier. Oh dear. Croxa and Tenacious Underdog. That's not great. Go to our turn. Chandra's nice. Let's play Needleverge's Pillarverge. I guess we'll just take out their land. Maybe they're short on basics. Cleansing Wildfire. Okay, we draw a land. They did have a basic swamp, which is fair enough. Don't leave home with that one. But hopefully we can get Chandra down before Croxa's a real problem. Blood Crypt tapped. Another copy of Stitches Supplier. Rotting Regisaur. Leash. Opponent's certainly playing a list. Swings in for 1. We're just going to take it. Down to 19. Let's play Plains. 1, 2, 3, 5. So we're not going to get to draw off the Sunset Revelry, just gain in creatures. Is that good enough? There's no reason we need to cast anything right now, so we'll just pass. Blood Crypt, untapped. Oakley Dokley. They swing in for 2. We're just going to take it. Down to 17. Obnixilis. Casualty X. Sure. They get a copy. So this is still on the stack. So I think we Fateful Absence now. Take out the copy. That way they don't get to tick it up at all. Okay, now the original will come down. I'm just going to lose 2 life here. Go to my turn. Needleverge Pathway. Chandra. I think we tick up for mana here. That seems right. Mana, Mazemind Tome. Mana, Mazemind Tome. Pass the turn there. Rotting Regisaur. Okay. You're going to tick down or up with Obnixilis? Please tick down. Ticks up. Okay. I will lose 2 life. Yep, lose 2 life. I need every card in my hand. Attack Chandra. Very fair. All right, let's scry. Another copy of Sunset Revelry. Put on top. Let's draw that. Darksteel Citadel. Tick up Chandra for mana. Stormbreath Dragon. Suppose we should have led with Sunset Revelry in case we drew something better. But yeah, we'll play Sunset Revelry. Gain 4 life. Draw a card. Make 2 dudes. Okay, lands. Not bad. Go to combat. Hit Obnixilis for 4. Takes it down to 1. Pass the turn there. Okay. They have to discard a card to the Regisaur. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay, that's okay. They go to combat. Just swinging at Chandra. No trample, no mana. I will block with 1 human token. They didn't activate Obnixilis. Well, I've been misplaying all day. They can misplay once. We're going to scry. We don't need the land. Put that to the bottom. Go to our turn. Think we draw here. Abrade's nice. Plains is okay. So let's play Plains. Sunset Revelry. So we get to draw and gain 4 life and make 2 dudes. Farewell's nice. Farewell is very nice indeed. So then I guess we tick this up for damage now. What do we hit? Can't cast it. Hit them for 2. Hit Obnixilis. I think Crox's coming back next turn, unfortunately. But then we get to farewell it if it doesn't make it. Pass the turn there. All right, they have to discard. And they discard up to 2 to draw 2. They hit the land. 4 mana. Is this Croxa? That is indeed Croxa. Okay, Croxa lands. We exile the Cascading Cataracts, taking 3 damage. They go to combat. We will let them attack. Hopefully no Thoughtseize. Both at Chandra. So they really hate Chandra. So let's go to blocks.
For the Emperor!
No damage to Chandra. Please no hand hate. Please no hand hate. Surely they would have done that before they attacked if I had 2 mana up. Nothing. Awesome. Okay, let's draw our card normally. Land. So we go to combat. Attack them for 4. They take it. Let's tick up for mana. Draw a card. Gain 4 life. Another tome isn't bad. So then it's farewell. Artifacts, creatures, enchantments, and graveyards. So we're going to lose a Darksteel Citadel here, but they lose a clue token and a treasure token and their whole board and their graveyard. And we still have a Chandra that's good to go.
Bye-bye. See you later.
Hey, and now we play the Darksteel Citadel and pass the turn there. Hopefully they don't have a hasty creature, hey? This game ends very quickly if we can get that ultimate to happen. Rotting Regisaur. Okay, go to my turn. That's a spell. Emblem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can play Glorybringer and attack. Hit them for a bunch, then we don't lose, pretty much. Yeah, Glorybringer, 5 damage to your face. They take it down to 7, and opponent scoops it up there. Very nice. All right, after our disastrous mulligan mishap, we're getting there. Rest in pieces in. I like wear tears. Let's take them over the Abrades. Nothing else seems particularly helpful there. So what are we cutting here? They can't really deal with Hazoret, so that stays in. 4 cuts. Realm-Cloaked Giant. Because this Chandra already destroys all the creatures we'd be having trouble with. Yeah. So Elspeth stays in over Chandra. 2 more cuts to make. Oh, it's not easy. Man, it is not easy. This deck is very tight. A Wandering Emperor and a Mazemind Tome. I don't think that's correct, but it's all I can think of. Keep and hope to dodge hand hate. Yeah, sure. Keep. Don't think their list can deal with the rest in peace, so they'd be priced into taking that. All right, they lead on a tap land. Okay, let's go to our turn. I think we lead on a red land here, or Emeria's Call. Just play Mountain and pass. So what this does, what does this do? Not a lot, but I might not think we have the rest in peace if they see we've played the red land. They lead on a tap land. Ugh. Look, just no hand hate. That's all I want, opponent. No hand hate. Just this turn. Just Croxa. Just play Croxa. Yes! Love it. Okay, you got my Emeria's Call. They mulliganed a bit, didn't they? They're down to 3 cards. Okay, hopefully this hand can beat them. Go to my turn. Cleansing Wildfire's nice. Plains and rest in peace. See ya, Croxa. Pass the turn there. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Blightstep Pathway. Shakedown Heavy. When it attacks, defending player may have you draw a card. If they do, I remove it from combat. Okay, 6/4 with Menace. Interesting. Mountain, Mazemind Tome. Pass. Blood Crypt. Untapped. Interesting. Rotting Regisaur. Okay, maybe I am in trouble. Shamblegeist. Sure. They hit me for 6. Do I let them draw? I think I'm going to. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to. Yep, you can draw a card, opponent. I'm gonna scry. Desperately need board wipes here. Is Bone Crusher good enough? Might be. I don't know. I will keep it on top though. This is Needleverge Pathway. So what, we could double Bone Crusher, take 8, which sucks. Chandra, take out the Shakedown, pass? Give it a go.
And you are out of here!
Pass the turn there, because if we draw a land, we can Bone Crusher cast and then hit the Rotting Regisaur as well. And now they have to discard the card we gave them anyway. I think that's fine. Oh, Deadly Dispute. Interesting. Very interesting. They have to discard one still. Roxer goes away. Okay. Tenacious Underdog was not played for its Blitz cost though. Okay, so are they going to spend their 7 attack hitting Chandra? They are. Okay, that's the best way that could have worked out for us. All right, scry 1. Is it a land? Put it on top. Go to our turn. So let's play this as a white land. Stomp the Tenacious Underdog.
Oh my god!
Cast Bone Crusher Giant. Pass the turn there. Now we're going to take 7, I think. But if we can get rid of this Rotting Regisaur, be worth it. So they have to discard the card. They lose a Tenacious Underdog. Okay. Shambling Geist. Awesome. That's not removal. Swinging for 7. We just take it. Down to 13. Yeah, we're going to scry here. Planes to the bottom. Go to our turn. Wear Tear's interesting. Not yet, though. I think we just pass. Okay. No cards to discard. I mean, if you're empty-handed, it's not a bad engine. They play a land. Okay, so what happens now? They swing in. We block. We lose our guy. We stomp the Rotting Regisaur. All right, we got through them. Going to take 1, and then I'm going to draw a card, gaining 4. What do we draw? Land. Okay, another copy of Cleansing Wildfire, hey? Play Mountain, cast Bone Crusher Giant. It's Cleansing Wildfire, our tapped Pathway, tapping both red, getting ourselves a Plains. Wandering Emperor, that's a nice one. All right, our avenue to victory is now online. Pass the turn there. Fabled Passage. All right, that's good for us. They crack it. Very good for us. No attacks, and they pass. Chandra. Let's go to combat. Attack for 4. They take it. Chandra, tick up for mana. The Wandering Emperor, make a dude. Pass to them. All right. If they can get out of this, they deserve to win. Tenacious Underdog. They didn't pay the Blitz cost. Interesting. Suppose it's when it dies, they wouldn't draw anyway, isn't it? Yeah, they wouldn't draw. Okay. No, they're doing the right thing. Go to my turn. Play Cascading Cataracts. Let's tick up with Chandra for damage. Sacred Foundry enters the exile zone. Put a counter on Bone Crusher Giant. Let's just pass the turn there. No need to attack. They need to beat us. They play a land. No attacks. All right. I think we're pretty secure now. So let's tick up for damage. Yeah, I will cast a Glorybringer actually. Cast the Glorybringer. Put a +1/+1 counter on our Samurai token. Go to combat. Attack and exert the Glorybringer. Taking out the Tenacious Underdog. Opponent goes to blockers. Blocks the biggest threat. Takes 7. Down to 5. Okay, pass the turn there. Did we get their opponent with the crazy mulligan scoop game 1? Hey, we won a match. We won a match. We won a match. We won a match. Alrighty, well that was some of the more interesting games that I've played with the list. Now we do actually have a losing record with this list, but I am having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are having fun. Obviously I can't be trusted with a multicolor mana base because grabbing that Plains against control would have probably put us in a more commanding position. Grabbing the Mountain was definitely the move that lost us that game. But look, I do enjoy the list. I like this Cleansing Wildfire engine. I think I need to work more around that shell. I might actually go down to mono red for a little while, just to get in the habit of playing a deck that's not taxes. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and until next time, everybody, please have fun.